All right, we are gonna give this another run. Sorry about that. I got a call and then it ended up freezing. I've gotten a call in the past and I've been able to decline it, and then and I've been able to continue going, but it was not the case this morning. So we're going to cover real estate lead generation, so on YouTube. So we're looking at free ways to generate real estate leads, but more importantly, the one concept and the one application that's going to help you generate real estate leads today. So that's what we're looking at the moment, because a lot of you that are watching this channel, that are watching the content, you are on YouTube and you're looking to expand your YouTube growth. So that's awesome. It's commendable. You're really applying what you're learning, but what can get a little bit challenging at times is making video after video after video and not seeing results. Where I would be frustrated too if I would made videos for the longest time. Actually, I did make a ton of videos and didn't get people commenting, didn't keep people liking, didn't, more importantly, get people reaching out to me and getting clients. So really what I want to address today is the one thing that you actually need to get right to generate real estate leads on YouTube. So it has to do with the concept, for one, and then number two, it has to do with an application, how you actually get that done. So going straight into the concept, or the item that you really need to focus in on and have a full understanding on, is the purchasing behavior of your clients. So the purchasing behavior of the individuals that are looking to purchase a home or sell a home. You have to understand what they're looking for. You have to understand their purchasing behavior. So let's just get started and drill down on that. Speaking to individuals, you're going to run into so many different parts of their consumer journey. There's going to be the part where they have no understanding, idea, desire for real estate. They don't care. They're either renting or they're in a home. They have no notion of getting out of their home into another. They're not aware of real estate. But then there's a moment in time when they become aware of real estate and they're doing some exploratory, some learning tasks, some learning items that they want to learn more about real estate. It's now the right time to sell. It's now the right time to buy. It's now a great time to make a real estate transaction. That's when they start getting into that learning phase. And then they go very intentional. All right, well, now I want to start looking at homes. Now, some people will directly reach out to a real estate agent and start that conversation, start that journey immediately. There's some people that are going to go straight to the house, find the house first, and then they're going to figure it out. So those are the people that you are speaking with. So commonly you see, hey, I saw this house on X, Y, and Z street. Can you let me in? I'd like to check it out. So then they catch you, and you catch them at a point where they're very, very close to making a transaction. So it's awesome. But here's the thing: when they get to that purchasing table, so that closing table, that purchasing decision, if you're speaking to the individuals here, you're late. Now, if you're speaking to individuals that have no concept, no idea of real estate, then you're early. So it's that middle spot that you have to be aware of. It's that middle section where you're going to catch people that are looking for real estate information, or you're going to catch people that are looking for a real estate agent. You're going to find people that are trying to make a real estate transaction. So if you catch them at the closing table and you're not there at the closing, then you're late. So at that point, it's you're kind of working on that next purchase or that next sale. So then you can say late or you can say early. So you're super early in their next journey, because as we know, every 7 years, statistically, somebody is going to sell their home or buy a home. So it's gonna be their that's the behavior. Those are what statistics are telling us. So it's going to be something that you need to be aware of. So from the standpoint of making content, as you're making content, you need to be aware of that. You need to be aware that when I'm making content, if I'm making content that has very little to do about real estate, that is catching people at the very, very early stages of their journey, don't be frustrated, or don't be surprised is a better way of saying it, that you're going to make 100 videos and only get 2 leads from that, because you're not getting people a little bit closer to that purchasing decision. when you make videos that are more aligned or a lot closer to that purchasing decision, that are a little bit closer, that's when you start getting leads. That's when you start getting people reaching out to you. So that's when you can make 20 videos and get 100 leads, as opposed to that previous example of making 100 videos and only getting 2 leads. Let me know if this is starting to make sense. Sorry we had to start all over again because of that phone call and that reset, but really want you to understand that purchasing behavior, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to drive the decision. That's what's going to drive you getting leads. Now, that is a concept that I really want you to understand. But the one thing that I want you to understand from an application standpoint, and how do you actually get tactical and get leads, is the following: where you need to make an offer in your videos. You need to have a value proposition. You need to provide something of value, because then somebody's going to reach out to you. So whenever you make a blanket offer of just use me for your next real estate transaction, it's not an offer. That's more of a commercial, and that's really not going to be that effective. There's going to be, yes, a few people that are going to be proactive and find you on Zillow, find you on your Facebook, find you on Instagram, because they want to work with you that badly, but most people will not. So most people will reach out to you in a haphazard way. So how you actually start getting leads is by making an offer. Again, we're talking about that one tactical, one practical way to get leads is make an offer, make a lead magnet that people actually want to give you their information for. So there you're talking about a seller net sheet. So a calculator that calculates people's take home. That's very valuable. That way you can share with people exactly how to use that seller net sheet, and also you provide that in an opt-in for people to download that Excel sheet. Give people a seller a moving checklist. So give people that checklist that, hey, you got to do this, you got to do this, make sure that your utilities are in order, make sure that you X, Y, and Z. It gives people actionable items that they can take away from not only the advice that you provide on your YouTube channel, but also something that they can go to the description or go down to the comment section and give you their contact information in exchange for that lead magnet. So that's how you start getting leads. So again, from a concept standpoint, you need to understand that purchasing behavior. If you're making videos that are just so early on, you're not going to get a lot of a lot of leads. If you start making videos that have to do with a lot more information that is closer to that purchasing decision, that's when you start getting more and more leads, because they're closer to that purchasing decision. Now, here's the thing. You need a good library. You need of everything in between to catch people in their journey. Because if they catch you here, if you catch them here, where you're just sharing information about real estate, and they see another video about selecting the best real estate agent, well, you already established a relationship, and now you're enhancing it with something that they're going to need later on in order to make that decision of purchasing a home. So I'm not saying only make videos that are so close to the purchasing decision that's your net is not wide enough there. But I'm also not saying only make videos that have to do with just general real estate information, because then you're not narrow enough. So you need to have that entire library. That's why you can make more than one YouTube video, and it gives you a good playlist, a good cadence on what you need to be creating. And then all of that gets tied in together by you making an offer, something of value, a reason for somebody to go down to the description and click on your landing page or your website to obtain whatever lead magnet, whatever offer, whatever item of value that you're offering in exchange for their contact information. All right, folks. Well, that's all I had for you today. Sorry with all these notifications. We're going to do a little bit better. I need to find a way to mute the or put myself where I can't get calls when I'm going live, because it happens. It just froze us. So I need to go back and delete that other video because it cut out in between. But outside of that, again, this is the one thing that you need to know to actually get free real estate leads on YouTube. It's absolutely possible. A lot of agents are doing it every single day, and it's a very passive way to get leads without you having to be on calling duty, on door knocking duty. It's just a phenomenal platform that I really want you to take advantage of. See ya. Bye.